Anyway, Falcon gets up and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And Tina's like,
I'm gonna go help him.
what's up, fool? So check it. It's finally the Tina Falcon episode. And what's this? Okay. You know, ¿sabes qué? Okay. Let's do this. So episode 13 is start off in a flashback where the Sasquatch fool, he turned the thing with that place with that one hyena from last time. Yeah. Key takeaway, if Sasquatch spiked your drink, he could turn you into a titan. And that's what happened to this hyena a long time ago. How do we know this? Is because this is what he's telling Leva in the forest. They tell some jokes and then they drink some beer and then the intro play. So after the intro, the episode finally play. And we see that Tina y Falcon, they're going into like some fancy pants 5-star restaurant. Thankfully, Tina's still having a mental breakdown, because this would not be anywhere near as entertaining if she wasn't. So Tina goes,
Mommy, I'm scared. The vegetables are making fun of me.
First of all, never call me that again. Second of all, Falcon, if your sister wet herself again, you change her this time.
So they go inside where they're gonna sit down and eat. And you could tell that the chef, he's not too happy that there's like an entire elementary school that he's gotta serve now. That invitation was for these two only.
Mommy, is that your friend?
Beach, if you call me that one more time, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. But yes, that's the fool that could take you to the boat so you could finally leave me alone.
So they sit down to eat, and apparently it's really good. I mean, I hope it's good. This fool looks like he's going crazy right now. But while he's working on that, the police show up. And they're like, hey fool, we need to, have a little word with you. He's like,
Right then, I'll see you fools in the fancy zone. Let's go.
So these fools are all chilling there, and this guy, for some reason, really wants to drink this liquor. And I mean, nothing against him. If you want to drink it, whatever. But the reaction that the chef has is like, hey fool, kick back. Like, he said stuff that was so messed up that these fools were shocked. They were like, okay, I didn't expect anybody to actually say it. They almost kicked this fool's teeth in because of it. But he's like, hey, don't ask questions, I'm out. And so he dips. And while he's headed back to the kitchen, Tina sees him. And she reached over and grabbed Falcon's junk, and she says some stuff, but this is YouTube, so we're gonna keep it PG. Anyway, Falcon gets up and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And Tina's like,
I'm gonna go help him.
But they weren't going to the bathroom. They lied. They were secretly going into the kitchen with this one fool. And Tina, she leads the charge. She goes in there, she's like,
Hey, fool. I managed to sneak myself onto like a blimp. And now we're here. We want to know if you could take us to where the boat is and so that we could go back home.
And he's like,
What you mean you snuck on a blimp?
I'm telling you, fool. We snuck on a blimp. Me and my over here.
When you were on the blimp, did you kill anybody?
She's like, oh, hell yeah, fool. I took that. There was this one hyena, I think her name was Potato or something, I don't care. I popped her in the face and then I chopped her legs off and then I cut off her fingernails. It was crazy, fools, and explosions everywhere. There was screaming and blood everywhere. People were tripping out real hard.
You killed my lady?
I shot her right between the eyes.
Tina, shut up.
Why?
And right here, you see the final break in Tina's brain. But this fool ain't done yet, so he gives her a 5-finger sandwich and carries her away. So he takes Tina y Falcon back up to the room with, the rest of the fools that he showed up with. And he lets them know that Tina's the one that took out their kid. I think it's their kid. I'm not sure who Potato is. But whoever Potato is to them, Tina's the reason why she's dead. So he hands over the knife because, it's not really his place to take her out. And then the police show up. And they're like, oh yeah, fool, chill, kick back, dog.
No. Nah, this was the fools that killed Potato.
Like, yeah, I know, dog, I was kind of there. Tina's still trying to talk some sense into this fool, though. She's out here screaming that,
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, fool. Ain't you never heard chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang?
But you killed my lady, fool.
But Jesus told me to.
And right then, the dad's like, hey, fool, give me the knife. And he does like this really crazy looking walk. And he give a speech. Apparently he's not all about killing kids, so I mean, Tina was afraid of nothing. Though to be fair, it's a little too late for her to realize that now because she clearly lost her mind again. And after they talk this fool into, putting Falcon back on the floor, the old pimp roll up and he's like,
Hey kid, what you doing, fool?
Mommy, I'm scared.
I told you not to call me that again, bitch.
Serio though, those are some pretty quick reflexes. I probably wouldn't have even noticed what happened till it was too late.
Mommy?
So they decide to take Tina out of there because clearly there's a little bit too much stuff happening right now. And as they're leaving, this fool says,
Hey, we should probably waterboard that food. I'm a doctor. It'll help.
I thought you said you were a chef. So we're back in the forest, and Leva's having flashbacks or something. I don't care. Let's go back inside.
What do you mean you were joking about being a doctor? We've been waterboarding this fool for 5 minutes.
So I didn't think you would take me serious.
You know what? Forget you. I have an idea.
So now that Tina's done getting changed and her brain is, a little bit more there right now, she asks the former pimp,
So I heard a rumor that you used to be a papi. What happened?
He started an army and is trying to take over the world.
Aren't you worried about that?
He usually comes back after he hurts himself, so it's like whatever.
And how is giving this fool a bath supposed to make him feel better?
It usually makes me feel better.
And at the exact same time, the sexy pimp's army comes through and they're like, oh yeah, this is my house. So the pirate's trying to figure out if it's true that they spiked all the drinks, but they're not playing along. Instead, they decided it's time to take some hostages so that they can find out where the homie Leva is and the Sasquatch. But they're not getting as much information as I think they thought they were gonna get. So this fool, he goes to go say what's up to the sexy pimp, and they're all behind the closed door. And you can see inside everybody sitting at the table. Y Tina, she looks scared, like to the skeleton scared. Tina is chook.
Why does it smell like shit in here?
And with that, this episode ends. Y también I end too. So, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment y subscribe. Y sabes que, follow me on Twitter también. Y con eso, hasta luego.